What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why, but
Hat.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Columbina? Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
Also das Geist bringt das nicht recht viel Liebeleid. Ja, gar keine schlechte Idee, einfach still an ihrer Seite zu bleiben. Ich meine, ich weiß, dass ihr einen Anfind da so an die Story momentan ist. Berührt schon mein Herz. Wenn die auf einmal verschwindet und ein einziges Mal sie gegeben hat, das wäre schon. Take seine Call. Niki. Oh, Nicole, bah, der Name. Wenn ich so an den denke. Tut mir leid, Vergangenheitsprobleme. Die sind halt schon wichtig. Kopf. KSCH. Mal Blume einmachen, theoretisch. Ist okay. Egal. Okay. Ja. Ich denke, das kommt besser noch. Hm? Ach Gott, komm, Kathi. Danke. Na komm. Frost kann ich eh so gut wie verbrauchen. Leider. KSCH, das passt schon. Aber ja, ich glaube, ich nehme gleich das Sam nur. Erstmal Angriff. Ja, ich muss halt gescheit eine Sammlung machen. Einfach wieder mit KSCH, der Typ. Nach der himmlischen Enthüllung. Ich probiere mal was aus. Wir sagen von Stern am Mond. KT. Der Genosse. Ach ja. Kreativkreis CH braucht. Für die tiefen Korridore. Du bist tiefen Korridore. Kritik, Verteidigung. Verteidigung. Gute Fan. Ach ja.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and a name?
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion. That kind of thing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette.
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then, if I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So...
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexen Circle for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, "Hey, are you Nicole?"
Maybe something
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Oh, true.
This?
That would be this young lady, then?
Oh Gott, Niki.
Hey there. Sorry to disturb you, but are you Miss Nicole?
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
Have we got the wrong person? Well, this is all.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you.
Huh? Where is this for?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me. I mean,
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless.
It's really you!
You're quite welcome. Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is...
Nicole.
No, stop! Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the... I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty, but I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not, don't worry.
Please go on, Miss Nicole.
Huh? Are they talking?
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
sorry, embarrassing. When?
Yes, my name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and the Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
All right! Paimon remembers her.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. No. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guide?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame. Blank looks. Maybe I should start with the background of the war. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, even after the War of Funerary Flame,
but all three had passed.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddesses. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided...
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history?
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control, and the words just flowed out like a water... What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between... Which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so they built some
Yes.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Whoa, time out. Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now. That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between... We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just... You look lost. Was that too hard to find?
Yeah, things got a little, technical there.
All right. Let me think about how to... Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that... By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure. If everything checks out, and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer night.
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yes?
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the moon goddess's name.
My name?
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail. Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as it. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then?
See ya!
She seems friendly.
Ah, it's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has...
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points, and I'm also inclined to but many of the more factually
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frostmoon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you.
Thank you, Mr. Vark.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
I should follow them. Just in case...
Ist nicht recht einfach helfen können, liebe Lan.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to
You're saying there's unreliable...
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers.
Makes sense. Alright. Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frostmoon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing... I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out, I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar.
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices.
Well, that's a bit complicated. And how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frostmoon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
Seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable
Sure. Give me a moment.
Ja, die zoekt stoom.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea. upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. The sniff test. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, clearly whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar.
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth the Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home. But Kutar was gone. Any thoughts after reading that?
Gleich wieder da.
Yeah, Palomina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do. It's just that...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. And so, she gradually stopped joining in.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something. Bark Marcus said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nashi Town and see how he's doing.
Abkommhülle brauche ich aber eh. Die Abyss.
Share my knowledge. Everyone hold hands.
With sword comes shadow.
Wayne, a moonlit night for all.
cut to the chase.
The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory.
Speed of light.
3 moons converge. Surge.
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Hey!
This way through the river.
Sorry, Mihoyo. Aber ich habe gerade so Lust auf das Lied.
Wayne.
Don't blink.
Ach ja. Okay. Angst. Ah ja, sie wollten mich flott umziehen.
Let's see. There's Varka. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too. Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us?
Sure does. Now you're back. We can go meet up with them together.
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty well.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life.
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two?
Oh, no. We already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method.
Wait, then who exactly are you?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Introductions are overrated, especially in cases like this.
It's you!
Wüsste they?
So, it's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Notcry.
Skarmush.
Hat guy. Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did you react?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat Guy. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat right here. Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Who's that?
The Doctor, also known as Dottore, second of the Fatui Harbingers.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood between...
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. Dottore, or Zondik, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia, but he got...
So the Harbinger's number...
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Notcry, but we haven't seen a trace of him.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, but the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a... Anyway, we were just about to meet two of the other Harbingers.
Sure.
Even though they're Harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, you know, we need...
The Frost Moon Scions' relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time.
Weil die
All
stand
right,
ja
we
gar
better
nicht
get going.
vertiebert.
I'll lead the
Also
way.
theoretisch müsstet ihr es auch wissen. Mal schauen, was die gleich dazu sagt.
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again. What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
Der. Ja, gut. Ob die Columba na was, ob das das Gamuschis war. Man weiß es nicht. Ah, das war sicher nicht.
You made it.
Wer ist das?
Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about?
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Suristan.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, but this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Nodcry to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Marka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with...
you flatter me.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at start? He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mute.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships?
Fair point.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't going to work on his colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Nodcry is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private?
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly, but it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the only similarity we share is that once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes.
Well, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Ja, erinnere mich bloß nicht dran.
Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh. Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results, which causes the gas inside to leak out. That gas was poisonous! If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have died. And after all that, he left while I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said.
31. März.
Time? The nerve! He wasted my time!
You've been bottling that up for a...
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions.
Kino.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join. Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather...
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying.
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't? Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right? More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing basically nothing. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard to refute.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions. So she just continued to... For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idle had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something, and so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
What is it? Something come to mind?
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name.
Ach,
I'm just
du hast
used
nicht
to it now.
gesagt.
After all the arguments we've had,
Nor I.
Ich auch nicht.
Androne.
Alle Kino.
It's a Sealy! Just
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, You've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do. Okay, time to do what adventurers do best. Follow that Sealy!
Durin. Wieso auf einmal Durin? Ach ja, egal. Bina. Das ist ja.
Oh, that guy. How come you're back so soon? Did things go all right?
Fine. Dotori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results were the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked? And, if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Teyvat that can escape its past.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task. Can't you?
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some... It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside. So, think for yourself about what you want to do. As long...
Yeah.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite knowing that we can't?
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Teyvat to appear. This is tantamount.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage. And you have to be confident that you can...
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter? She's missing. I have to find her. I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? Ah!
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll change his decision. Maybe he'll stay away.
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power.
To intimidate and obstruct.
Let me try. I should be able to influence that thing.
Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run! Where are all these monsters coming from?
I don't want to die! I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? I don't want to die! What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here. I don't want to die!
Hey! He really left.
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Help me!
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No! There's a monster ahead! Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it. The monster's gone. Is it safe now? The barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going.
Quickly, let's keep up.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might...
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow. Wake up! Oh, no good. Gotta keep moving ahead. So many monsters!
There's still a chance, Durin. Use the traps.
Help me!
Ah, verdammt. Alter. Schwierig, wenn das nicht gleich reagiert, ist das halt doof. Oh, shit. Alter. Ja. Das wird zu früh.
Help me!
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before. We might just be able to save this person.
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargana's her name. She's carrying a large bag.
Get out while you still can, you fool.
But I can't just leave.
Sorry. Wish I could help, but I...
Okay, if I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for...
Don't bother. I've got...
What's that noise?
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this once more.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's gotten me this far after all. Spargana, are you there?
What? What's this? Hey! Let us out!
Vi var bestámos, teda hier käme wart.
Huh? That looks like one of my daughter's books. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
Hätten da eine lassen sollen.
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess so.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
That's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! Why? I've searched and searched and searched just for this! I no longer have anywhere else to go.
Also er wird so oder so sterben.
I'm sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is death. Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head.
Huh? What?
His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... What's happening to me? Huh? Wait.
You can see us?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling. But you were the ones guiding me using that marked barrier, right? I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories. Like things I really did experience. I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately die.
No.
Yes, it is.
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either, have you? It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
I'm just tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe it doesn't matter how hard I search. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while.
Now's not the time for you to start pitying us.
It's not pity. I'm just realizing that I've only got 10 or so minutes left. You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom? And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
Yes. It seems you've never heard of either place.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid. Yes. Have you heard of Hyperborea?
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Sal Vindagnir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its...
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart. There's barely any common ground to start from.
It's all right. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going all right for you, I guess.
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom and happiness. There's a lot of good people in the church and the Knights of Favonius, and even outsiders find that it's an easy place to feel at home. We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone gets together to drink, sing, and be merry.
Sumero's a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation fraught with problems wherever you look. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build prosperous civilizations anew. I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future isn't a total mess, right?
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste too much time on me. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. If things work out, I'd love to tell her about what I've heard. May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the end that was his to begin with. The ending of this tale did not change, but I believe that we've just made the most progress we have yet.
May your wishes come true. If only it were so simple.
Hat guy, could I ask you... You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated, and it weighs heavily on you, too. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and as for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison, I know nothing about you. Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew more about you, I might understand your thoughts a bit better.
I've told you about myself. I'm a student.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam.
All right. If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So you had a human creator too?
Yeah. But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that... Durin. Resisting the influence of the Abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy. But no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder. You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that. But the real answer is... yes.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path. So... just keep aiming towards the light.
I will. I promise.
All right. Break time's over.
Hello? Durin speaking.
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to, I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here at the border. The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before, and the scale is comparable to those I've detected previously.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
Das Nachtgedicht.
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way. It would have taken you so much longer to get here.
Another conversation I cannot hear.
I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority, and that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Really, I must applaud you for it. You should know.
Paimon's head.
Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that this is where we shall find the entrance to the ruins.
Oh, cool! Well, what are we waiting for? Let's...
Patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperboreans.
Oh! Like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's marrow?
Okay, so what's the plan?
Alright then. I was planning to start with some background on the invention of these techniques. Are you sure you don't want to hear it? It's quite informative.
Remember what you were saying about priorities?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 human representatives to successfully undergo a process of Kuvaki resonance. Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh, wait. But we need 3 people.
I also have no doubt that the Moon Chanter would be qualified. But we would need 2 other people with the same Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow. I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude. We'll simply need humans to stand before it, who have some...
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
The easiest way would be transfusion. Take some Kuvaki from Nodkrai's soil, put it into the bloodstream, and get it circulating in the
So we're going to...
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest one.
Huh?
Sorry? Does the idea of cheating upset you, Miss Laum?
No, that's not it. I suddenly had an idea.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kutar to join in the festivities.
Huh?
But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's get back to the test.
Okay. Anyway, is this really the best method we have? A Kuvaki transfusion sounds...
If you think that's...
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Very well. It would be rash to simply The symptoms are similar. So, before we execute our plan, I will... Once that is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible.
What? No eating or drink?
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the...
3 days.
Oh, that's so long! And we still need...
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Really? Don't you want...
Haha, count me in too. 3 days without food? I can handle that. Miss Nicole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to...
Yeah, you're right. In that case...
Then we'll start with you first, Traveler. Please step forward. How's it going? Do you feel anything? How about now? And now? What about now?
You guys, it's not a competition.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, it's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't even moved an inch. In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required. Yes, safe to say, compatibility won't be an issue for you. You're next, Mr. Barca.
Sure, you're...
All right, I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki dose.
Whoa, 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 hey, wait a minute. No, not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine, then a big stein of Dark Horse. You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest.
My apologies. I'll lower the concentration and try again.
Oh.
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it pulse.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka. Let's try some.
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends.
No surprises here, Miss Smoonchanter. You're perfectly compatible. You...
I'm getting a slight headache.
Shame. You were so close. Whoa! I'm itching all over! Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
Huh? Well, are you gonna start a...
The Hexenzirkel is an organization that cares for and protects children.
Is something the matter?
The candidates have to be human.
I guess that rules me out.
Huh. Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten. Guess I don't need to feel so bad after all.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the Frost Moon Scions.
I'll see about talking to some trusted Lightkeeper colleagues. In fact, I think we had some former Frost Moon Scions join our ranks recently.
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test works? Then we can just zip through Nash.
No.
Wow. No elaboration.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chase?
Strange. The moon goddess is clearly revered by many people.
She mentioned that the world has reached...
And when we fought the Raikir of Salnari, it seemed like she
Also, Paimon's not sure revered is...
Gratitude, certainly.
It's basic reciprocity.
Yeah. Even though she looked like she didn't...
A review of the relevant data leads me to conclude that Miss Columbina is a good person.
Yep, you bet!
They really think so?
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though. I think it really suits her. It's...
I know, right?
Unfortunately, that's not our decision to make.
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatui gave me. But... is that really all there is to it? Is there anyone left who will still call me by that name?
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by...
Then allow me to try.
Huh? What are you...
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Since I have the ability to accommodate a moon mare...
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it? Did you feel any discomfort?
Not at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional candidates after all.
Great! Cool. Alright, like Paimon said,
Then, my job is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure...
I'm ready as well.
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Wow! So that's what all this is about.
With a calm mind, this proved not too arduous. Come.
It might be best to eat something first.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate. Huh? I cannot pass through. It has been 3 days. Can I really hold on until moon?
Städte. Feuer. Das habe ich alle Kinder in Lauf genommen. Ach ja.
Are these people...
Judging by their clothes, they appear to be phantom Hyperboreans from the...
That could mean they have some clues about the moon goddess's name. Hey there! Could you tell us what the moon goddess's name is? Sorry. That's probably a weird question, huh? How do we explain this?
The moons are long gone, and their goddesses are dead. Their names no longer mean anything. When a new moon goddess is born, we will surely know her name. We have used every last resource at our disposal.
Saya Santos Aya.
Were the people of the past all this devout? It looks like this.
Surely the new moon goddess he speaks of must be Columbina. Alas, Kutar's birth came long after the age in which he lived.
But, maybe if we find a phantom from...
True. Keep an eye out. We should be able to tell which era they're from by the clothes that...
Yeah! You've been pretty talkative this whole time.
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. You all make good points. When the Hyperboreans speak of moon goddesses, they mean the 3 from truly ancient times. I can't imagine. There once was a time when the moon goddess...
Yeah, that checks out.
Let's continue on. Who knows what else we may discover.
There's a door blocking this path.
Not a problem. Try this.
Whoa! How did that door suddenly collapse?
This device was maintaining the door's integrity. Remove the core, and the device stops working.
Is this our destination?
Impressive.
More precisely, this is a device that will help us reach our destination. Let's go. We still have a long distance to cover.
Let's try that device again. Remember the door from earlier? The humans we see are all phantoms, but the monsters are real. What a fascinating place.
There'll be plenty of time to admire it later.
Incoming! Nowhere to hide.
A new moon rises. Surge.
Ooh, there's a whole bunch of...
Let me see.
Drei Mondgöttinnen.
To understand these murals requires some knowledge of the history surrounding the War of Funeral.
Yes, I think I follow.
Oh no, it's no trouble. Tevat's 3 moons and their goddesses were brought into being by the will of Nibelung. But when the heavenly principles came, they changed the world completely. The moon goddesses were nowhere near strong enough to challenge this entity. But the heavenly principles did not view them as heretical. Essentially, the 3 moons existed to keep this planet alive.
Nibelung returned. Yes.
He did. And thus began the War of Funerary Flame. A battle for dominance between Nibelung and the heavenly principles. Discord would soon emerge between the 3. Another would argue that taking sides in the conflict would only bring the war, especially since their creator had returned, bearing the... Nibelung would eventually discover their disloyalty. He had all 3 imprisoned before transforming the moons into weapons with...
What? What?
Yes. The very moons that... And although the heavenly principles and the 3 moon sisters had once been at peace, it is possible that the heavenly principle, regardless of who knew what, when, the heavenly principles shattered 2 moons and flung the other beyond the skies. Whether the goddesses managed to escape Nibelung's captivity after... But this much is certain. From that day on, the moons no longer belonged to Tevat.
So that's the full story.
You say the moon ceased belonging to Tevat from then on. Why then would Columbina be born here?
That is perhaps due to the lingering connection between the Frost Moon, which was not shattered, and this world. They never desired war. All they ever wished for was to protect this land.
I see.
If the final fate of the three goddesses is as you say, then Columbina faces... Our investigation has yet to bear fruit.
Yeah, you're right! We're finally here!
Indeed. I was a little worried. The only issue is how to activate it.
What about the cores from some of the other devices we've seen?
In all likelihood...
Wayne. Grow, grow, grow! Huh, yeah. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah.
Walk up, then jump down.
God damn it! Also ist das falsche Loch. Was ist das Richtige? Ah, da muss ich auf. Okay. Aber interesting.
Should be enough cores. Let's head back.
Ach ja.
The device is up and running. It's hard to believe that the ancients were capable of constructing such things.
Paimon's our destination! It's right up ahead!
Yes, let's go.
Bäh, Magen-Wipes. Ach ja, ich mach den ganz schön schnell fertig.
This is where the people of Hyperborea communicated with the moons. We need only place the moon marrow upon this platform. The assumption being, of course, that we can find her first. That's right. You want it, and yet, she has no choice but...
Despite looking at historical artwork and talking to people from Hyperborean times...
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me exactly what Alice said to you about finding her name?
Oh, sure.
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
Is it not also possible that she has never had a true name?
That would be a hard pill to swallow. But at this point, we may have to accept...
No one knows how she came into being, and she certainly doesn't have parents in any sense that we're aware of.
Does that mean there's no way to get Columbina back?
Huh? Wait, why all this pessimism? Well, just because she's never had a real name in the past doesn't mean she can't have one now.
What?
Think about what Alice said again.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes. Names are anchors that connect us to the world. If she doesn't have one already, then it's like... yes. Traveler, when you first arrived, but what about now?
I understand what you mean.
Life is a long journey. Even the friends and family, when people call you by different names, what matters isn't so much the words themselves, and of course,
Dafür haben wir den ganzen Dungeon.
ether. So, close your eyes and picture the moon goddess in your mind. If you were to call out to her in this moment, what would you say?
Columbina.
Columbina.
Paimon would call her Columbina too.
Well, she has long forsaken everything that Kutar represents. I think from now on I should call her Columbina too.
Well, it sounds to me like you found your answer.
Are you sure? Is it really that simple?
For a journey like this, the process is every bit as important as the outcome. Had you not searched far and wide, rejecting every other answer, you were... Oh, it all makes sense now. This has Alice's finger...
Are you suggesting that Mage knew from the start that Columbina never had a real name to begin with?
I can't say for...
Lama! Your antlers!
You should hurry. The festive moon has begun to rise. Do not worry, for when...
The power within what?
Yes, so...
What's wrong?
This is so annoying. I really, really want to explain how that whole thing worked, but... Deep breaths, Nicole. Deep breaths. You're an angel. A sober, sensible, solemn angel who has...
Okay then. Sorry for asking.
Anyway, you all need to hurry. Last thing, remember...
Then it is agreed.
By the name Columbina, we shall find her.
Then we'll throw her the best moon paranite.
And at last, we will send her home. out? They didn't make it.
Could you tell me your name?
My name is...
Columbina! Columbina! Are you here? Columbina! That's the name you gave when we first met. And it's what I've called you ever since.
Columbina.
It's a fine name. I have many fond memories of Columbina, and so do all of your friends. If you like this name,
looking for me? I like it. You can carry on using it. My name is Columbina Hyposelenia.
Columbina Hyposelenia. That's a wonderful name.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. But after I met you and my other friends, the things that this name stood for slowly it went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me. What is it?
I'm just so happy for you.
Thank you.
We can go and meet them very soon. Everyone went to different places to try calling your name.
Great. I'd like to thank them as well. Everyone's done so much for me. Searching for my name, entering those ancient ruins.
Huh? Wait.
Yes, I was there. Not physically, but my consciousness was still holding on.
Starting from...
You turned around and called out my name while you were in Nasha Town. Do you... Let's go. We don't want to keep them...
Sure. In that case, come with me.
But... Before that... Could you call my name one more time?
Sure. Come with me, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Columbina. Oh, this truly is wonderful.
Llama,
Ha-ha! Just in time for Moon Prayer Night. It's good to have you back, Miss Columbina.
Yeah, we were worried sick.
Thank you, my friends. With your help, I now have a name that belongs to me.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Where's the second half from?
That's right. It means...
Born beneath the moon.
Yes. And by extension, it can also mean born beneath this world.
A fine name.
Now, as much as it pains me to interrupt this beautiful reunion, I feel obliged to remind you that... Don't you want to enjoy the festivities? There's so much to see and do. And
Nicole? Why'd you turn into Dodoko?
So you're Miss Nicole. Thank you for helping us.
You're quite welcome. Guiding lost people to hidden treasure is what we Seelie do. And if you ask me, spiritual treasures are far more precious than material ones. Chests are all well and good, but this was what it's all about. Anyway, I had to go help Alice. It seems like she ran into some but don't worry, we're with you in spirit. We'll keep an eye out for the Hexenzirkel's festive stalls in Nasha Town. I think you'll like what we came up with. Alice said she even managed to rope B in this time.
The Frost Moon Scions have also prepared various attractions. I believe Aino, Nefer, and their crew are setting... On that note, Nefer, about that request I made.
It's all in hand. Yehoda is on site to ensure that everything goes off without a...
Wonderful. In that case...
Huh? Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best moon prayer night ever.
Ja.
Hey, young lady. Would you like some moon prayer night candy? Happy moon prayer night. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot to say. Welcome home, moon goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Turning Nasha Town into her home is a festive gift. A rather brilliant idea.
Perhaps this is what Nodcry, Columbina's home, should have been like all along.
Thank you for the gift. I like it a lot. Feels like the surprise of my life. I do. I never imagined I'd ever get to enjoy Moon Prayer Night with everyone so freely.
you're happy, we're happy.
Quite a strategy you came up with. Hide the tree in the forest. It's not your usual style, Lauma.
Apparently so. It even inspired a perennial penny pincher to use their resources for a greater cause.
I see it now. This bickering is actually a sign of a strong...
Huh? What's everyone doing here? Oh, Miss Columbina, you're back.
Yes, I'm fine now. Thanks for your concern.
How's your progress with Alice's assignment?
Very well indeed. I've never heard her sound so not like this. This time her excitement seems more serious. Seems like she's had a major breakthrough. She said she'll contact us once she knows more.
Enjoy the time off while it lasts. I have a feeling that our next task won't be so simple.
I should go. I still have a few...
And I think I'll take a look around. With any luck, this once-in-a-year festival...
I believe he made a beeline for the flagship the moment he entered Nashet.
That's Mondstadter's for...
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will.
Die Yoda.
Well, in that case, don't just stand there. Get out there and have some fun. You'll definitely get a warm welcome at every stall. Oh, also, take the snap with you. It's a guide to the festival.
Jo.
The Frostmoon Scion stall is over here. Over there is the Hexencircle section. Alice seemed more excited than anyone about this. Oh, and then there's the Nashitown local specialties, including... Actually, forget that.
Thank you. It looks like a lot of fun. You're not coming with me?
We'll be around. But don't you want to browse by yourself for a bit first? Yep. If you find something you like and want to try it out together, otherwise, just relax and enjoy yourself. There's so much on up.
All right. Where should I go first? This must be the mage's stall. It feels like I've entered a fairy tale. Ah, how lovely.
Yes.
A soft and that bounces and jumps.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
This one talks too.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am a Dodoco from a distant archipelago, the most mischievous of all my Dodo brothers and Dodo sisters. When the going got tough, I powered through, and when I met obstacles, I boomed them away.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Doesn't it just? Oh, but then the trouble started. Recently, I found a lovely beach, the same beautiful jelly color as my hometown, and so I dove in to have a look. Only to find it overgrown with seagrass and nasty little spiky fish everywhere, looking to turn me into a dodo. I made it back to shore by the skin of my teeth, but my tail was sorely hurt.
Couldn't you just boom them away?
Oh, I wanted to, believe me. But I've heard that you, Moon Goddess, can understand animal speech. The last thing I wanted was to cause a gigantic fuss and get... And so, dear Moon Goddess, I was wondering if you might lend me your...
Are you roping me into a crime?
Oh, let's call it a once-in-a-lifetime carefree adventure. All the festival goers tonight are dressed up as the Moon Goddess. Besides, this is your home. You should be free to be whoever you wish.
I'm afraid I'm not well acquainted with Dodocos, Madam Mage.
Oh, that's quite all right. We Dodocos are innocent, happy creatures, with many like myself are in our eyes, every creature who yearns for happiness and freedom is a Dodoco. But perhaps in yours, we Dodoco are a fluffier and more mischievous breed of Kuhenki.
Yes, that is a much easier image to follow.
Oh, wonderful! Then let's play! Grab onto my tail.
Na weh. Greif meinen Schwanz an. Alrighty. Ja, das war's wieder mal komplett. I remember. Bam. Angst. Boom. Boom. Gut. I remember. Oh. Laternenritual, Mondfestival, nein, alles klar. Also Frostmondnacht.
So, what do you make?
The use of Jumpy Dumpties doesn't come as naturally to me as Kuvaki. But their unpredictability makes it fun. I think they call this... not bad.
Any guilt?
What do you...
Oh, wonderful. Lovely. Remember, if you find any meanies living on the moon, you can use this to boom them into oblivion.
I will.
Yeah. Nicole.
I wouldn't say it's unfair, exactly. I mean, your voice goes right into people's heads. How would you explain that to the... You can't just explain it away as magic.
Is something the matter?
Ah, Miss Columbina! No, nothing you need...
Ah, impeccable timing. Stick around for a second, Miss Columbina. I need your input on something. This self-proclaimed Knight of Justice has yet to give me a satisfactory answer. I, for one, would like to hear you...
Hey, now, I left the flagship just to help you out, Miss Nicole.
What's going on?
So Alice and I are both using long-range remote control spells that work on similar principles, allowing us to attend this festive fair in Dodeco form. Sorry, let me backtrack a little. While similar, there are some key differences. Alice, being a great mage, wanted her Dodeko to reflect something of her own charm and mystique. So she adjusted the way its tail moves when it spins around. An entirely gratuitous move, in my opinion. I hardly see how anyone is going to notice that. If anything, I'd say that anyone who stares intently enough at a Dodeko's tail to notice such a small detail is someone we ought to be highly concerned about. I only say this to emphasize that my question has nothing to do with tails. Now that we're clear on that, why is Alice's Dodeko permitted to interact directly with the children?
Your voice speaks directly into people's minds.
See? Exactly what... Miss Nicole?
Ugh, I can't stand it. I know that probably makes me sound like a whiny child acting out in front of their parents. And it's a little embarrassing now that I think about it. But hey, I've said it now, I can't take it back. That would be even more embarrassing. Also, don't go reading too much into that analogy. It was off the top of my head. I'm actually an awful lot older than...
Miss Nicole, are you saying that you'd like someone to play the game you've prepared?
I'm not so invested in that. It's just something cobbled together using items I borrowed from Alice. She probably didn't even make them. The point is, I've been biting my lip for so long, and I've had no one to vent my frustration. I thought this was going to be a nice, straightforward festival where I'd get the chance to...
Well, can I play? I can't guarantee that I'll win a prize, but...
You will?
I'd like to try.
Then what are we waiting for?
It's like they forgot I...
Yes. Alrighty. Mir ist warm. Und wir müssen ein bisschen ZA machen. Ah, das ist das Flipperspiel. Ei.
Congratulations, Miss Columbina. With your great wisdom, you have overcome every obstacle in your path.
Fate?
Well, something to that effect. If you'd prefer something more poetic, it could be the icy wind. You could even go with the challenge posed to you by Dodeko. All my hopes are now resting on this.
Can I open it?
Stop teasing me. Please, I'm begging you. No more talk. Just
Wow. What a lovely sculpture. Classic and cute at the same time. Thank you, Miss Nicole.
Ah, there we go. Music to my ears. You have my sincerest gratitude, Miss Columbina. Thank you for sharing your precious time with me and fulfilling my wish.
Don't mention it. You've all done much to help me. And still...
I don't suppose you'd like to play again, by any chance? Don't get me wrong, once is plenty. You're under no obligation to indulge me any further. And besides, I don't have any other prizes for you. Alright then, happy Moon Prayer Night.
Barbelot. Genau, so heißt die Frau.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Another one that talks.
Greetings. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am the Hexenzirkel member they call B. Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Pleased to meet you too.
Hyposelenia. A fine name indeed. Now then, Miss Columbina, do you wish to hear a mage's divination?
Divination?
From the perspective of the one seeking as you look to your journey ahead.
The unknowns on my journey.
Of course, if one wishes to peer into fate, then hydromancy is the more... But that is a complex affair. And to relegate that majestic art to the status of a festive amusement would seem somewhat... Hence, I shall use the suitably festive Lunar
Arcana.
Indeed. Unlike hydromancy, this will only display possible... People like to think of themselves as creatures of agency.
I'd like to give it a try.
Of course you may. Before we begin, are there any specific questions you would like to ask?
Let's stick to general possibilities and trends, like you suggested.
Ah, very well. Then I shall use the basic Lunar Arcana deck. Now, try to relax. Would you like to cut the cards yourself? No problem. Now then, to make things easier for the Seeker, that is to say... Please, draw the first Lunar Arcana. Now, draw your second card. And now the third Arcana. This is the present, your interpretation of the current moment. Finally, the last card. This shall speak of the future, which... Oh. Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner. What do you make of this, Miss Columbina? Perhaps this is the guy... Of course, if you wish.
No, it's fine.
A bold decision. I must say I'm looking forward to the result. Well then, let us flip the Lunar Arcana in...
Sure.
First, Destiny. No surprises here.
The moon.
Indeed. When the moon is placed on the Destiny tile, It indicates that your destiny is not what it may appear. It symbolizes a journey through the fog.
I don't understand.
Patience, my dear. This is but the first card. Now then, flip the second. Ah, the Hermit, but inverted.
Inverted?
Yes. The Hermit symbolizes solitude, introspection, and the pursuit of truth. When inverted, it represents isolation, truth out of reach, and a path that leads one astray. Combined with the moon as one's destiny, a choice you made to stand alone in the past. It was a choice made not out of fear or arrogance, but for reasons that others could not perceive. You fumbled through the darkness without a guide.
Is this about how I became Kutar despite not wishing?
I suspect only you know the... All is not lost. Oh my. The Lovers. One of the most interesting Luna Arcana.
What does this one mean?
This means that you have had an unprecedented emotional experience. The joy of finding your soul becoming intertwined with that of another.
It's true. I've made a lot.
That sounds lovely.
Yes.
I understand. But rest assured...
The future. I'm ready.
Very well. Oh.
Miss Barbeloth? What is it?
This card is death.
That doesn't sound very...
It depends on how we interpret it. It is true that it can represent an agonizing death, a complete and utter end, but at the same time, it can also represent rebirth. Do not forget that your destiny card is the moon. That lends your future many different potential meanings.
If death spells the end, is it?
As I have said, divination can only display general trends. Allow me to summarize it for you. In the past, you may have lost your way, but now you have gained new connections. You now face an important decision, one that may bring about a great change in what is yet to be. This change might, in turn, be the end of all things, or their beginning. But remember, everything is subject to change because of the moon present in your destiny.
The truth. Thank you, Miss Barbeloth.
Don't mention it. Some people dislike divinations, for fear of glimpsing in it, but I can see that you're different. The result of this is a rare quality, and one that diviners always hope.
I understand.
Go then, and illuminate your future, Miss Columbina. The moonlight that shines from you now is...
Ja. Na. Danke fürs Zusehen.